man, friends and neighbors, or shall I say this afternoon?
Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. So we are doing a new game here, a new series on World of Warships. This game is free on Steam. There is a premium version. We're going to shy away from that probably, at least for the time being. I've only had this game for a couple of hours. Messed around with it a little bit so far. And starting to get a feel for at least, the mechanics of the in-game, like war or battle situation. Still kind of trying to figure out the, main menu screen and some of the stuff going on here. But to start things off, you get 3 ships. You get a Tier 1 Japanese cruiser, American cruiser, and German cruiser. I have managed to unlock a 2nd tier American cruiser and upgraded one of the pieces of equipment here already to where we've got the 2nd tier version of the artillery, which has faster reload times. It can turn faster to get into position, and it does more damage. Now, we can also do some research here because we've compiled enough. You see there where it says research price 280 star. Now, as you can see, I've got 299 right there that's showing that are available. So I could do this research, which would allow me to have more hit points essentially that I can withstand. So that's good. And it makes it where I'm a little bit more maneuverable as far as just being able to, turn, etc. The other option that I could choose is this one that gives me a farther range. I'm not real interested in that one simply because, if you're shooting from that far away, your odds of hitting your target are pretty low. So let's go with this one and just spend those points. And now you can see here that I now have 19. Oh, so now, I did that where I unlocked the ability to use this module. Now I need to actually pay 31,000 credits for it, and I've got tons of credits, so we're in good shape there. Now I'm down to 19 XP for this ship, so we can't really do anything there for a while. Now, the only other ship that I used is this one here, the Erie, which is the Tier 1 version, and you can see here, I've only got 154 XP for it. The only thing that you can do with that is unlock the Tier 2 cruiser, which we've already done, so I don't need to ever do anything with those XP again. Now, it says XP earned on this ship can be converted into free XP. So I don't know exactly how that works, but I would love to have those extra 150 to spend on my other boat. But that's that. Now, the other thing that I'll show you is the tech tree here, which is basically the different ships that you can eventually purchase. And there are obviously a bunch. We are still here at level 2. Now, from there, it looks like I can go this direction to a Tier 2 Samson, which the value here is that it gives you the ability to leverage torpedoes, but it does not have as much survivability or artillery damage that it can do. So, you'd have to do this one and then also do some upgrades to it. I think the wiser thing would be instead of spending those 720 XP, save up and get the St. Louis for 2200, which is basically very similar to the ship that I have right now. But it gets me, what's the benefit there then? Anyway, we'll figure it out as we go. But the bottom line is, we got to kind of decide what we want to do for those developments. And okay, yeah. So I can click and say, these are the ones that I really want. Look at the Alabama. Its base stuff is just freaking awesome. So it's not very maneuverable, but you hit somebody with this artillery, they're going down fast. So anyway, let's jump in. So you can see here we can do different kinds of battles. There are co-ops where we are going to fight with other players against bots, and then random, you're fighting against real players, and the teams are created randomly. We absolutely do not want that until we're like really comfortable in battle, and right now we are not. So let's jump in and do one of the battles. The battles are typically... Did I have the wrong ship selected here? Yeah. Leave the queue, because we don't want to use the Erie. We want to use the Chester. Boom. See, this one's going to do a lot more damage than the Erie. So, select the Chester. I thought I gave it some camo. Okay, so we can actually put some camouflage on there, which I thought we did. But I'm not seeing it here. Oh, it's because I went to battle. Why? Let's try this one more time. So purchase and mount for 22,500. That's not that expensive, but it gives me a little bit of camouflage. I don't really think that matters, but it definitely looks cooler. So, let's go do some battle now and see if we can't come away with a victory here. So, I have a feeling that, like, looking at this says total players in queue, players within range. I'm not really sure what this has to do with anything. Like, if there are players in the queue, get them in line to play in this game. I don't understand what range has to do with anything. Like, it's the internet. What are we talking about there? But bottom line is, we're getting ready to go into battle. The game style is usually something like a, at least in these co-ops, it's usually something like capture the flag. So we'll see once we get in here what type of game we are playing. Destroy all enemy ships and capture the base. So yes, it's capture the flag. You can see here on the radar in the bottom right, which my face actually might be covering now that I think about it. So we'll have to move that. But anyway, we are starting kind of off to the right flank, and our objective is to get to that red circle and capture the flag. So the longer you spend in that circle, the more points you get in the process or whatever. So that's kind of what we're after here. It takes a while to get going because you're, on a warship after all. What's with the blimp up there? That's no bueno. But anyway, we're kind of pointed out to the right of that, which is where we'll probably continue our course for... Like, we'll go out around that island, and then I think cut over to the left is going to be my plan. If you go straight for the enemy, flag or whatever, you're going right into a warpath, literally. That's where you're going to get bombarded because everyone is, generally speaking, going to try and protect that area. See, that there's a ship on the other side of that island that's already been spotted, but it's out of range. I don't see anybody else way out there, but let's actually, seeing that there's a bunch of people already in that general area, we're going to turn and go this direction here. So it takes a while to kind of go in the direction that you want, but now, like, this guy is in range. You got to lead them because of how far away they are. Ooh, we set him on fire with one freaking hit. How do I change artillery? I feel like I should be able to shoot faster than what I am right now. But it's just firing one weapon, but it's doing some serious damage. Alright, so someone is... Woo! Someone's shooting at us, and I don't like it. Let's just try and hit this guy. We gotta lead him a little bit more. Alright, so... Oh, he hit us there. It's okay. See, now that mountain, or that island is in the way. But we're basically now looking for somebody on the horizon that we can hit. There's somebody way back here in the back of their fleet that we might be able to kind of isolate and do some damage on. But let's continue to turn to the left here. Here we go. See, now I'm firing a lot faster. What is going on? Oh, it's because I'm swinging so far around to the flank here that it's hard for me to kind of keep turning my... Did I hit him? Hit him! Uh-oh. So we are in their zone to capture their flag or whatever, but now I gotta try and stop, basically, and see if we can't see some enemies to shoot. Did I just shoot over that island and hit somebody? That would be epic. Alright, here we go, here we go. Is that an enemy right there? They're going down, so that's okay. See, this island is in the way. Which is good, I can't get hit right here. But everybody is now to where I can't hit them either. Because I go like that and the island gets in the way. And I'm just shooting straight into an island. So, we want to kind of move right here. How about this guy? That guy we can definitely hit. But we got to lead him a little bit more. Uh-oh. I'm going to need to go deal with that in a second. I don't know if I hit him there. Here we go. This guy's a sitting duck. Boom. That should be hitting him pretty hard. Fire! See, we're winning the capture the flag situation, but we're down to 5 ships and so are they. So like we got to be careful here. If I can just keep drilling this guy, maybe we can sink him. There, he's going down. And now this guy is pointed straight at us. He's a sitting duck. We should be able to clobber him too. He's going to start trying to turn away from us. So let's lead him a little bit, but that should hit right there. Keep leading him. Who just, oh my gosh. Who's shooting at me? See, he's trying to shoot me over the island, and that's not working out so well for him. This guy's on the move. That's pretty far away. We got to lead him a little bit, but I think we can hit him. Hit? Yes. Let's keep going after that guy. Because he's in range, but doesn't appear to have his attention set on me. Although that, I think he just shot at me. Uh-oh. Go! Torpedoes? There's a mountain blocking me. Plus another boat that's kind of stepping in between anybody that could be trying to shoot me. So this is... I'm in a good spot right here. But now I got an island getting in the way again. So let's speed things back up and let's come over here and see if we can't hit these guys out this way. So let's turn hard to the left. Oh my gosh. My boss is calling me, but you can't just pause in the middle of a live game. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to try and finish this one out, and then I'll call him back. It's not a big deal. We're almost completely done capturing their flag, from what I can tell. See, those guys are shooting at my buddy, and I apparently am getting points for defending him. I'm not sure exactly. So we're going to try and... We drifted out of the flag capturing area, which isn't the end of the world, actually, now that I think about it. Forget capturing a flag. Let's go kill some people. So... I gotta get around this island here. Come on. I could go after that guy way out there, but it's okay. So one of their other ships just went down. I don't know where this guy over here is headed, but what we're gonna try and do is get to where we can hit him. Ooh, what is with the aircraft up there? they getting air support? I didn't even know that that could happen. But somewhere over here, there is an enemy warship that I want to try and take down. But I need this island to get out of the way. And almost there. Almost there. Come on. There, that might work. Oh, he just went down.
Our victory is in sight.
All right, now this guy out here is a lone wolf. So we're gonna win here. And somebody is in there capturing it. I don't want them to do that. I want to kill this guy. I want victory by complete destruction. We're trying to just kind of guess where this guy is going to come into range. I think we might be... Here we go. Try and stop. Fire! He's running into an island. Oh, this is just target practice now. Come on, fire. Holy moly. Come on, guys. I don't know if I can, like... Oh, here. If I press 2... I can switch back and forth between guns, which I'm now discovering. I don't know which one does more damage, or if either of them do more damage. But that's something that we'll have to learn. Boom! There he goes. So, we won by defeating their entire fleet. I got 211 XP and 20 grand there. I hit 49 targets, destroyed 1 ship, set 2 on fire, defended... That is capturing a key area or friendly base. So they were in our zone, and I hit them a couple of times. Hit an enemy ship with your secondary battery guns. So that's what we started doing toward the end. And we were the first to spot 1 ship. So let's go back to port and check this out here. So those 211 XP will give us the ability to unlock that last
Level 5 unlocked. Earn containers with valuable in-game items.
So I can earn containers.
To unlock the next access level, play
but where are said containers? Okay, here we go. Containers. I need 2,000 XP to unlock those. So that's good. And we should have some... Yeah, see, we have 230 XP now. If I go in here, I can purchase this one. And then from there, I have 2 upgrade options. I can go to the level 3 cruiser, the tier 3 cruiser, or I can go over here to a tier 2 destroyer. So destroyers are going to be ones that aren't quite as defensible, I guess is the right word, but what does it say here about destroyers? Like, why would I go that route? Very powerful armament, but her speed was rather moderate. Due to impractical arrangement of the torpedo tubes, only half of them could be fired simultaneously during a broadside salvo. So, not the best ship, but it's supposedly an upgrade. I think this is the upgrade that we would ultimately rather go for. They can shoot real fast, and... let's see, an armor belt protecting the propulsion. So that's, I guess, good as far as defensiveness, but then you're also not super quick. The bottom line is I got to get a lot of XP here before I can unlock either of those, but let's go ahead and research this artillery range and go ahead and mount it. So now we're ready to do some serious damage. I've got to take a break here and call my boss back, so apologies for the interruption there. We'll try and figure out a way to prevent that in the future, but that's what happens when you try and do this on a short lunch break. So let's just call this the first episode over. You got to get a taste of the battle action and a general sense of kind of the in-game mechanics as far as you know, firing guns, moving around, upgrading equipment, etc. But we'll give this game a shot maybe for a little bit and just kind of see how things go. If you like it, we'll keep doing it. If there's very little interest, then obviously we'll pause it. But I don't even know if I'll end up posting this ultimately, because if I start, getting a little bit deeper into the action and the game becomes a little bit less playable, or the farther down the tree we go, the less I enjoy like the in-game mechanics. What I'm thinking ultimately, just don't even listen to what I just said. From what I read, when you get to level 10, access level 10, you unlock a campaign mode. We are almost to level 6. So we've barely even been playing the game and we're basically halfway there. If we can get to level 10 and there's a campaign mode that I think is cool and interesting, we'll do that. But that's going to have to wait until the next episode, or farther down the road. But this is a good starting point. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Good evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?